Hey everybody, it's time for another episode. Hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are. Hope your cups are full of happiness. If you are new to this channel, welcome, and you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community. This is where we're venturing through state to state, through town to town, to see just how much house, cabin, or acreage we can get for our money. And today we're moving into another beautiful southern state of interest, looking at some fine houses. And this is just one that we're going to be viewing on 14.87 acres for $160,000. Then there's this property right here on 4.8 acres for $149,900. And then this brick ranch is on just over half an acre of land for $67,900. This may be the deal of the day. This house here has more than 2,000 square feet of space. So we're going to be checking out some details while we move into the beautiful state today of Alabama. If you're moving to Alabama, you're going to be living among a little over 5 million people. It's in the low 90s. They might get some rain in Alabama today. And if you're looking to buy real estate in Alabama, the real estate tax rate is 0.43%, which is lower than the national average, coming in at 0.99%. So we're going to be looking at some fine houses today, and we're going to begin right here with this beauty. They do not build houses like this one anymore, which is a darn shame. But this one here is large. This house was built in 1899. It has more than 3,480 square feet of space with 5 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. And this is very antebellum style. It is gorgeous with a covered upper balcony, the upper deck, and the lower covered porch, and a beautiful entrance. This just screams grand in Alabama. It's only been on the market for 5 days. This one is in Union Springs. And when we look on the map here, Union Springs is right here to the southeast of Montgomery. So we are right here in this neck of the woods. Ozark and Troy are to the south. And when I scroll back over here, we are in the Bullock County, which is the county seat of Alabama. And the address is 206 Chunanoogi Avenue, if I pronounced that correctly, and I'm sorry if I did not. That's quite a mouthful. And this is, again, 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms for $197,900, and it was built in 1899. This looks amazing. This would be an undertaking for somebody, right? I mean, you got to heat and cool this place, but boy, what a showcase. And look at, we have the nice covered area over here on the left side of the house. And I want to point out that it looks like the stockade fence, the wood stockade around the property, is fairly new. We're getting very minimal landscaping around the whole outside of the front. Beautiful brick foundation. This is just amazing. We could sit on that covered porch on the upper level here and just sip our unsweet tea that we brewed ourselves in the Alabama sunshine. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. Wow. Amazing. Just architecture, details. Here's our beautiful tree-lined street. Okay, so here's our staircase to get us up to the entrance. We do have some wrought iron railing on each side. This stair here, the step's going to need some attention. Got our little light to light our way. Looks like there might be sidewalks for walkability, which adds value to the property. But we're already looking at this big house under $200,000 on more than a half an acre of land. Okay, so here are the beautiful pillars. This would be the left side of the house. We have iron railing there, some brick detail. It's amazing. Yeah, they just don't build houses like this anymore. Beautiful brick stairs to get us up to the entry. Look at this entry. Beautiful. Okay, so there's the ceiling underneath the lower covered porch there. This is really something. For anybody looking in Union Springs, Alabama, and you want a showcase, you want an older home, a home built in 1899 with architectural detail and character, this would be it. And if walls could talk, the stories this house could tell us would be amazing. This is just gorgeous. Could live here with friends, family, grandma and grandpa, raise some children, grandchildren, whatever, have some animals. This is beautiful. Beautiful lead glass windows and detail above the front door, which you could paint another color. That green is it's kind of funky. Beautiful nonetheless though, just gorgeous. Now here we're getting to the inside. Look at that staircase. Wow. Beautiful hardwood floors. We're getting wallpaper. We're getting pocket doors. Beautiful. Look at that. Under $200,000. Could you imagine if you had your children were getting married and they just had this beautiful southern gown, decked out in tuxedos, whatever it is, it would be just gorgeous coming down that staircase. Any kind of major event in your life. Oh my goodness, just beautiful. The medallions on the light fixtures are beautiful. There's the other side of the door for the front entry. We do get some carpet. Looks like remnants of carpet over the hardwood floors. Okay, so here's the pocket door to lead us into maybe the parlor. And back in the day, the ladies loved the interior color and they loved heavy window treatments, but the windows, I bet, are just gorgeous. Look at the detail in this molding. This is amazing. So here's one fireplace. Beautiful chandeliers, man. Just the detail is amazing. So we do have some peeling paint in this room here. Gonna have to look past personal belongings and furniture. It's a good sized living area. Beautiful fireplace. The ceilings are gonna need some attention, but you could live in a couple of rooms and, you know, do one room at a time. Bring this house back to life. So we have wallpaper and some busy pattern on the window treatments, but no big deal. We could remove those and put light sheers or linen drapes. Could make it a little bit more conducive if you didn't want the busy patterns. But it does not take away from the beauty that this home carries. Look at the architectural detail. Man, gorgeous. Under $200,000, little more than a half an acre, Union Springs, Alabama. Okay, there's another room there behind pocket doors with wallpaper. Could be a mural. Can't quite see. Looks like they might be peacocks on that wallpaper. Yeah, I think there's a peacocks. It's really quite pretty. Could work right off of that. It's probably very pretty in person. These photographs probably do not do this house justice by any means. This would be a very beautiful house to see and walk through in person. You could have a home inspection. The home inspector may be there a little while, but you definitely want a home inspector that is, you know, really has some knowledge about these older houses and bring it back to its original era. It's just gorgeous. Wow. I think those are peacocks. They kind of look like peacocks. Beautiful. More detail around the doorways and the trim. Here's our hallway where we'd most likely find bedrooms, bathrooms. There's another set of stairs maybe. There's our kitchen. Okay. So the kitchen may be set off to the side or in the back of the home. Looks like we're getting green vinyl flooring. They've updated the appliances. We're getting a really cool enamel kitchen sink with a big window above it. A lot of cabinets. Yellow countertop. That's not the kitchen I was envisioning in my mind. Nothing wrong with it the way that it is, but it could definitely be revamped. It could be modernized and be the focal point of this house. Or dream kitchen is what I should say, because they did replace the appliances. There's the window above the sink. It's quite an interesting house right here. Okay, that looks like maybe the dryer. Maybe there's a laundry room right here somewhere nearby. More wallpaper here. A hallway. Here's one of the bathrooms. I happen to like that. It's very cool. Then here's a bedroom. Now we got a little bit different tone of hardwood floor there. It looks like they've replaced some of it. There might have been some leakage at one time. Looks like it's a little bit of a staining there. Again, home inspections speak volumes. There's another bathroom. That door could use some attention. Looks like there's ceramic flooring on, ceramic for the flooring and tile, ceramic tile on that counter. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of staining on the ceiling tile there. So this would be a dressing room. Okay, here's another bedroom, another fireplace. Wow, this is incredible. And again, this would be an undertaking for someone for sure, but I mean, under $200,000, they just don't build them like this anymore. Look at this dressing area here. Look at the cabinets. It's amazing. There's another bathroom. It goes on and on. Another bedroom, another fireplace. Another bathroom. Okay, so here is maybe a utility room. Look at the vintage sink there with the spigot. Wow. Okay, so there's another staircase, maybe to get us out to the outside. This is an incredible build right here. Union Springs, Alabama, a little more than a half an acre, under $200,000. Does have a deck. There's one downspout. And then there's a beautiful parcel. Yeah, beautiful property right here. 206 Chunanudgee Avenue, Union Springs, Alabama, 36089. Only been on the market 5 days, built in 1899. And beautiful antebellum style home with Greek-inspired columns and architecture. Spacious living and dining areas. The house is surrounded by magnificent mature oak trees. And handcrafted molding and woodwork designed in the 19th century. And it does have exquisite murals, hardy pine floors, and it does have heating and cooling was installed in 2022 to update it. And let's see, new electric service upgraded for 200 to 400 amp. Impressive backyard, perfect for barbecues, because you know I'm coming over to this Alabama house, no doubt about it. And yeah, it is a Goodman, 2 Goodman 5-ton central heating and cooling units. I would say that it would need it. Beautiful property right there. And so yes, it was built in 1899. It was listed in December of last year for $245,000. Then they decreased it to $230,000. Then they decreased it to $198,000. Then they removed it. Now they've listed it for $197,900. That is quite a property. Let's look at the street view. Wow, look at this. Just gorgeous. We can drive around the neighborhood at different times of the day. And there is a website, www.familywatchdog.org, where it can give you some really helpful information on the neighboring residents. And I do want to point out that when I'm scrolling in on this property, it does look like the railing on the upper level has been replaced. It does have dark green shutters that I didn't notice before. And it looks like the upper and the lower porches wrap right around to the other side. This is just a showcase of a house right there. Beautiful. And again, this one has 3,481 square feet, little more than a half an acre, 5 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, and that's Union Springs, Alabama 36089. Wow. Okay, moving on to this one here. This may be a very good deal for somebody that wants acreage. This is 14.87 acres. The house itself is 962 square feet with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. This has only been on the market for 2 days. It was built in 1968, and this one is in Pinckard, Alabama, in Dale County. And so we are right here just west of Headland and east of Enterprise, and we are just south of Ozark and just a little northwest of Dothan, right here on the map. So right down here is Panama City Beach and Destin. Here's Mobile, Alabama. We're not too terribly far from Tallahassee, Florida. So here we are in this neck of the woods. And this is 1607 Forest Drive for $160,000 and over 14.5 acres of land. What do we get? Okay, let's scroll back up here. So we're getting a small brick house with a metal roof. Doesn't look like there's any downspouts. We do have a little front door there with little entrance. Could very easily add a long covered front porch or a long deck, maybe a pergola on one side, some window boxes though would really change it up, and just a flat deck on the front. Nice, look at this. So we're getting hardwood floors. Does have a little heating unit there. Good sized living room. The ceiling does have some staining on it though, but that might have been before they put that metal roof on. Okay, so not a bad open interior plan. If somebody wanted to, they could put a header in here, have some exposed beams, and really open this up as one big open plan and great room. Okay, so there's a dining space there with a window AC unit. There's our kitchen. Nice cabinetry. We do have a nice little rounded island there, counter, kitchen counter with the windows above the double sink, an electric stove, continual hardwood floors, which is nice. We're looking at over 14.5 acres, and this one is in Pinckard, Alabama. So a lot of potential with this house. It's not huge, about 1,000 square feet. We could paint the cabinets, we could switch out hardware, you could switch out the appliances, or you could live in it the way it is. Look at that wide American flag. How beautiful is that? Okay, so there's one of the bedrooms. More hardwood floors, very nice. Okay, so here we do have some issues with the ceiling. This looks like it was a full bathroom at one time. Looks like it's going to need finished. That's going to need attention, and that is part of a purchase offer if you want to negotiate the sale price. Currently, they're at $160,000, and it's more than 14.5 acres of land. So there's where the shower is. The shower floor, and looks like the shower head there. Modify it to however you like it, so that wouldn't be a big deal for me. Okay, so here is another view of that room there. Maybe you could use that for your washer and dryer also. Okay, so another bedroom here. Wow, they have a waterbed. I haven't seen one of those in decades. Okay. Okay. There's your closet door. There's the floor plan. And there is a view of the outside. So the outside, we do get a nice open covered deck on the back and a little French door, single door to get you up in there. This house has a lot of potential for those of you looking for more than 14.5 acres in Pinckard, Alabama. Trying to see if we're getting a building. There's our fencing. There's our nice gate. So I don't see a building. Let's see what the details say. But more, there's plenty of room to add an outbuilding, a garage. You could have a farm there, raise some animals. Okay, so this is 1607 Forest Drive, and it's only been on the market 2 days. That house was built in 1968. And it's a 962 square foot house situated in the front corner lot, and the parcel offers 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. Uncompleted remodel, has a newer metal roof. There's a covered back patio that we saw, laundry and storage room, and the surrounding yard are fenced separately from the adjoining acreage. And there's already power, septic, and water hookup where a mobile home used to be near the middle of the acreage. So it offers a lot of possibilities. You could move another mobile home or build a tiny house for a guest house for some income property. Or if your kids want to stay on the property with you and help you work on that land, add another guest house. Why not? And the land is mostly open with several large pecan trees and trees lining the back and one side of it. Very sweet. So when we look at the history, it was just listed. And again, the real estate tax rate is 0.43% in Alabama. So that again is $160,000 with 14.8. Okay, moving on to this one. This is 149.9 on 4.8 acres in Reform, Alabama, 35481. Cute little brick ranch with vinyl siding accent on the one side of it, and shingle roof. And this one is sitting, I'm sorry, 4.8 acres. It's been on the market for 7 days, and it was built in 1972. Reform, Alabama is right here in Pickens County. And so here we are in Reform. So let's scroll out. So we're above Aliceville. Birmingham is over here to the east. Macon is down here to the little bit to the southwest. We're not too terribly far from Mississippi with this location. Reform, Alabama, 1789 County Road 25. What are we getting? This is really pretty. Almost 5 acres with this property, $149,000. Beautiful. Doesn't look like there's anybody around. I'm hoping it's a fenced parcel. Nice open deck there. Brick ranch, does have an AC unit. Wow, this is really pretty. Okay, so here's the interior space. Looks like that is a laminate floor. We're getting some, that might be paneling on that wall. Brick stairs to get us up to the kitchen. Here's would be maybe the living space. Here's the kitchen. White appliances. Good sized kitchen. Does have a big window on that wall and another window above the sink. We are getting a range hood above the stove, which is electric. So that's an eat-in kitchen. This may be coming around to like more kitchen and dining space maybe, or maybe that's a living room. Here's a bedroom. Another bedroom. Looks very clean. Looks like we could move right in here. Here's one of the bathrooms. Does have a window, vinyl flooring. There's the shower. Very nice. Utility room. Right down to the concrete floor. You could just paint that up and put a remnant down. That's right off the kitchen, which is nice. Wow, look at this. Sweet pole building to go along with this one. And this one is $149,900. We're getting almost 5 acres of pole building and a brick ranch. Nice. It's a nice buy for somebody right here. I hope you're all paying attention if you're looking in Reform, Alabama. And look at the carport off of that thing. Wow. That is sweet. Okay, and there's our nice open deck. Could definitely have a farmstead here, maybe a little business. Have some serious barbecues. Very, very nice. Like it. There's your horseshoe. That'll bring you some good luck. There's our lariat. Nice. Definitely have my quarter Arab at this property. Some backyard chickens, some ducks for my duck eggs that contain a lot of alkaline to keep us healthy. Very nice. Nice drone view right there. This is a very sweet piece of property for somebody that wants to live in Reform, Alabama. 1789 County Road 25. And it's been on the market 7 days, 4.8 acres, $149,900. Nice. And perfect blend of tranquility and functionality. Charming 3-bedroom, 2-bath home sits on 4.8 acres. Enjoy the living areas, a large workshop with a roll-up door and power for projects and storage. It is a piece of paradise. And it was sold in 2003 for $48,500. Then they listed it for the $149,900 price. And it seems to me that that's more than fair. And you could still have home inspections, of course. But man, that seems like a fair price for that property. Almost 5 acres, a pole building, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with 1,426 square feet. Let's look at the street view on this one. Nice. Look at this. Oh, that is nice. Look at this. We have water across the street too. Be careful, there are gators. But that is beautiful. Sweet find right there, you guys. Alrighty, moving on to this one, which may be the deal of the day. This is a beautiful brick ranch on just over half an acre. $67,900 with 2,241 square feet. Built in 1958. 417 Colossal Road in Monroeville, Alabama, 36460. Monroeville is right here on the map in Monroe County. So here we are in Monroeville. Here's Evergreen to the east, Jackson over to the west, Grove Hill, Thomasville to the north, and Mobile, and right down here is Gulf Shores, Alabama, to our south. So we are in Monroeville right here on the map. Red marks the spot. Frisco City is right below us. So this is 417 Colossal Road. It's only been on the market for 4 days, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, $67,900. What are we getting? Okay, beautiful. This is a very pretty house. Nice entry there with a nice open deck and the wrought iron railing. And I like how they painted the wrought iron to match the trim around the roof line. Very nice. Shrubs have been trimmed back. Now for me, I may remove these right along the front and open that up a little bit more. Okay, so we're getting paneling and carpet. Paneling can be painted. Carpet can be rolled up and removed. I like the architectural arch there in the whole, pardon me, coffee's kicking in, you guys. The arch for the doorway. Now, if this were painted inside, it would look completely different. Okay, so nice windows. Yeah, it would really brighten it up if the paneling were painted. You could keep the trim or paint that trim. Be beautiful. But this is a nice house nonetheless. Here's our galley kitchen with a really vintage cool wall oven. And we have our built-in range hood, the double sink with the window. Looks like that is ceramic flooring. A lot of cabinets. It's a cool kitchen. I like that. Built-in wall oven. That thing might last and work forever. Okay, we do have a range hood above this built-in electric stovetop there. Another view of the kitchen. You can go right into that living area. $67,900 in Monroeville, Alabama. There's the dining space, complete with a Tiffany lamp. Okay, so here's another area of the house. Beautiful hardwood floors here. So we may find hardwood floors under that green sculpted carpet. Here's a bedroom. Bathroom. That is green. That is green. The lid, people, the lid. Vintage green, but we could work off of that and make it work if you didn't want to, replace all of that. But it's probably working just fine. More carpet. It's a small bedroom, but we're getting some nice closet space. That makes up for it. Another bathroom. Oh my goodness. Okay, so more closets. This could be a primary. Hey man, there's your organ. You can play me a tune. That is vintage. Okay, so another room here with a wall heater. Not sure what this room does. Very elongated and rectangular. Here's our garage. Nice overhead automatic garage door. Concrete floor, more paneling. Okay, so we have mold right here in the ceiling right there. That is an issue, people. I noticed that right away. So there is an issue that would have to be modified, rectified, removed, eliminated. That looks like it is a closet space. Maybe that's in the garage. Beautiful parcel. More than just over a half an acre, just shy of 3/4 of an acre. There's our beautiful entry. Window, the trim around the window is going to need a little attention. This is a very nice house though. Looks like a very solid build. There's another room here. Yeah, we can see some issues on that roof line there, and there's no downspouts, no gutters. So we might have a little issue with the roof here and right here. So maybe the house needs a new roof. And all these shrubs need to be maintained, removed, relocated. I would take those right out of there and just really open it up and allow for this house to breathe. Beautiful brick structure though, wow. This is really pretty. There's another view of it. Okay, so let's get some details on this. 417 Colossal Road. And this again is $67,900 on 0.62 acre, 2,241 square foot house, built in 1958. Spacious 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home needs a little love to turn this frog into a prince. Blonde hardwood floors in the living area, vinyl and carpet completing the ensemble. Large windows, and with the right rehab, this house will be the talk of the town. And if that house needed a new roof and you could just work off what you have in there, you would improve and really build some serious return on your investment. And let's look at the history on this one real quick. It was listed, oh, I gotta hit more, sorry. It was listed in March of 2023 for $109,000. Then it was decreased, then it was removed. Then it was sold in March of this year for $42,350. Then it was listed in June for the $67,900 where they are currently priced. Wonder what's going on with that. Home inspections speak volumes, people. Okay, and then this is the street view. Look at this. Oh, this is so pretty. Again, drive around the neighborhood different times of the day, but it does look like we're on a corner lot here. But that is a very pretty neighborhood. Very nice. Wow. Looks like the road might be a little busy. Be careful with your animals. You could put up a fence. You could put up hedgerows. You could fence in the backyard. That is a very pretty property right there, you guys, for $67,900 and a little more than a half an acre. And there is Alabama. I'm sorry this one was a little bit long because that first house, we had a lot to look at there. But wow, if you're looking for a deal, whether you want a mini mansion, you know, in Alabama that is just under $200,000 with some acreage, or you want a nice brick, or no, that one just had a little over half an acre also. Or if you want another brick ranch with 14 plus acres, Alabama definitely has it. And for a starter home, or for those of you who are graduating, or you're not sure what you're going to do after high school, build, you know, some equity and buy a house. Stop paying the rent. Move in with a friend or a family member. Bring your grandma. There's plenty of room in that mansion. Wherever you guys are, hope you're having a fabulous day, and keep those cups full of happiness. And please, until the next episode, stay aware, stay safe, stay tuned, and you're always welcome to subscribe to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Have a great day.